I've been sponsored by Nike for six years. So they started a project. They wanted to build a shoe. So they brought it to me. They came to the gym, opened the doors to the Nike company, and they started with a prototype. And we would use it. And every single one of my fighters use the shoe on a daily basis. Sometimes maybe a pair of shoes was used by 4 or 5 fighters.
Oh, really?
A day, yeah. So we noticed what we needed to upgrade, what was feeling right, what was not feeling wrong. So we finally came up with the right shoe. The first time, the shoe broke in half after so many uses, and then some of the fighters says, well, it's comfortable, but we need a little bit of height on the back, because fighters are always on their toes.
Yeah.
So we came out with basically the perfect shoe, honestly. In comfort, weight, in every angle, that shoe is one of the best shoes for boxers. And they just recently sent me the first 2 pairs of the final product, and they should be out within the next 4 or 5 weeks. And it's a great shoe. The material, the weight of the shoe, the comfort of the shoe, is just a great boxing shoe to have.
So let's but talking about the shoes, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about Saturday. I just want to give your personal opinion. Since you've been already in the boxing game, you've training, obviously, you're almost every single weekend in boxing, you're always in the corner of many professional fighters. Mm-hmm. What was your outcome of the fight on Saturday? And as a trainer, how do you know when it's the right time and not the right time to stop a fight for your fighters?
Look, you gotta know your fighter really well. I've done it many times. I've stopped fights when I see that they're not supposed to be there anymore. When Burchett fought Francisco Vargas, I noticed that Francisco Vargas was diminishing and Burchett was escalating. He was doing better. So the thing is this: you gotta be able to know your fighter when he's still good to continue and when he's not. Honestly, on this last fight, this last weekend, they did the right thing. If they would have stopped it around before, it would have been the right thing. The thing is this: in a corner, it's your responsibility to bring that fighter back to the family. I know fighters; they always have that mentality. I would rather die than lose, but that is just a mentality of a fighter. The corner did the right thing. They stopped it at the right time. If it would have been around before, it would have been great, because Wilder was not going to recover. He was not going to get any better, and Fury was only getting stronger every round. So they did the right thing. The stoppage was right. I agree with the stoppage.
Would you like to see a third fight?
Honestly, after this fight, I don't think Wilder will be the same. If there's a rematch, I think we will see the same outcome. Honestly, because Fury already got the blueprint to beating Deontay Wilder now. Just take it to him. Have no respect, and plus, man, he's a big boy, and you can tell that Wilder tried in a couple of occasions, and it didn't work out for him. So on a rematch, I think we'll get the same outcome.
Side note from that, Andy Ruiz still doesn't have a trainer. He hasn't talked to anybody, or there's been some rumors and speculations. What would you say if Andy Ruiz knocked on your door and said, could you train me for these upcoming fights or moving forward? Would you do it, yes or no?
I wouldn't do it, honestly. Because look, I've seen a lot of fighters like Andy Ruiz. They generate, popularity. They generate money and fame. And that is the worst thing that can happen to a fighter. I saw it when Andy Ruiz fought the first time. He beat Joshua on the first fight. And after that, honestly, to me, it seemed like it went to his head. Obviously, it's good. He made a lot of money. He's at another level. But at the same time, I didn't see, you don't see that hunger in a fighter after that. And that's when you're supposed to, put your foot on the pedal and give it the best. On the rematch, he should have trained harder than the first fight. But obviously he didn't. Why? Because he doesn't have it anymore. He's at a comfort zone where he thinks that he already has it all. And by not training properly for his rematch, that tells you that he doesn't have it anymore. Just listening and reading and listening to Manny Robles and the way he behaved among the camp before the second fight, I mean, it's just a headache to deal with somebody that doesn't want to do it 100%. Honestly, to me, it's like if I'm gonna train Andy Ruiz for one fight, I mean, yes, it's a good money fight. I'm gonna put money in my pocket, but at the same time, it's gonna be a stressful situation dealing with somebody that comes to a camp and tries to control you, because he's at that level. He's at the level of some fighters that they already think they're the best in the world, and they come and they try to run their show. They don't let the trainers run their show anymore. They think they're the boss now, you know? And in the gym, I think the trainer is supposed to be the one who has the control of the camp.
Well, there you have it, Joel Díaz, notable and respectful trainer in the boxing world, and we will see you Saturday. And thanks again for your time.
Thank you.